Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be planning in my classic dashboard social media planner for the week of 4th of July. So that's like partial June, partial July week. And for those of you that don't know, just a little tip, since there are an odd number of days, you're never going to have exactly half of a week be June and half of a week be July. So whichever month has the majority of the days, in this particular case there are 3 June days and 4 July days. This week will go in July because more than half of the days are July days, just for future reference. And if you're redating or dating an undated planner, that's how the decision is made. So anyway, I have this piece of scrapbook paper which I just picked up randomly at some point when they were on sale. It's an American craft, so it definitely came from the open stock in Joann's. This is a super thin piece of paper. A lot of the paper I get is cardstock thickness. This one's pretty thin, but that's okay. I'm gonna Franken-plan it in, tape runner it in. So I definitely want to get a representation of the flag. So this one I'm gonna probably not save a lot of my scraps and just, I think I'll cut it about maybe here, so I have the stars here and then the stripes on the rest of the page. So let's go ahead and get started cutting this down. I think I want to definitely get, let's see, I think I'll cut probably along, roughly along, well, I don't want it to be too short, so I got to be careful. Maybe I'll cut in between these 2 rows of stars just as a starting point to give me a place to start. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now I looked away for a second and I lost my row of stars. So let's go ahead and cut it at least to the right length. So I need it to be 9 1/4, which I have marked on here. A nice little strip of red if I want to use it for anything. Okay, now I got to decide how much of that I want to keep. I think I'll cut in between these 2 columns of stars. So about there. Yes, it's my OCD saying, hey, let's not cut any stars in half. There we go. Okay, and so then I need this to be, yeah, that's about roughly the same as this box. That makes sense. Okay, so next I need it to be 7 wide. So I got my 7 marked. Are we the right size? I got eraser shavings all over my desk for some reason. Yep, okay, so let's punch it. So then I think on this side, I pulled a couple different sets of bullet points, red and blue, of course. Red and blue. I've got hearts. The red matches pretty close, but the blue, I guess with the darker ones, isn't too bad. And the brown actually kind of matches the way that's distressed wood. And I also have red and blue dots, which also match pretty well. So what I thought I would do is kind of the same thing over here. Maybe do blue here and then red here. I don't know. And I'm thinking I could cut a little strip of this to go up here, just to kind of try to bring the color scheme and the feel of the quadrants of the flag over onto this side. So, but let's go ahead, let's see. I also have, I ordered the red, white, and blue washi tape from Simply Gilded, and it was supposed to be here like 3 days ago, and I still haven't gotten it, which is so frustrating because I thought I would use it on this spread. So I was looking through what I have, and I actually have, I think this must be last year's, or maybe it was Memorial Day. It's white, but it's got silver, blue, and a little bit of red sparkly on it. So I thought I could use this, maybe come across here with it. I think I will. I just think it's so pretty. So I'm gonna, yeah, look at that. That's so pretty. I am wasting a little bit on the end for those of you that cringe at that, because my end always loses its sticky. I'll do a little bit of an uneven rip. There we go. The nice thing about white washi tape is it's really forgiving where the end is. I don't think this is going to show up real well over there, so I'm not going to bother. There we go. Okay, I've started officially. So, I do want to do a June/July. These are clear. I think they'll show up. I picked my smaller font ones because it's a June/July, and I could just put July, but I've got a gazillion copies, so I've got enough to go ahead and just put June and July on there. So I'm going to do that. I want something that's kind of bold, but that one's kind of fun. Like with the distressed wood, something a little bit old-timey, like this old typewriter font. Yeah, my eye keeps going to this one, so I think I'll use this one. And I'm thinking what I'll do is just cut June and July out together and then use a Sharpie on this clear matte sticker paper to draw a slash in between. Just put this up here in my normal spot. Yeah, that's not too hard to read. Hopefully that Sharpie's dry. Yep. There we go. Okay. Next thing I want to do is go ahead and cut a strip of this blue to bring over here for under my YouTube videos. So let's see. Let me measure, get this out of the way. Let's measure roughly the size. So super skinny. No more than 1 centimeter long, wide, and 7.5-ish long. So I think, let's see, let's just go ahead and cut off 7. Right here's my 7. So anything a little over 7 will be fine. If I cut right there, I end up in between stars. There we go. So that should be the right width. Yep. And then I don't think I'm gonna have enough to get, let's see, where are my, so I'm gonna stick YouTube videos over top of that. Yeah, it's gonna have to go over top of stars. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off a little bit. It's my technical term, a little bit. We're just gonna cut off a little bit. It's gonna cut off stars, that's okay. I think I'll put them upside down. There we go. That'll work. Just because I really wanna, I do things like this to try to tie the pages together. So let me grab a little piece of wax paper. We'll put some tape runner on the back of this. Man, it's so skinny. The tape runner barely wants to start running on it. There we go. I could have put red, but I just really want to keep the blue in the upper corner like you would normally see. I'm gonna, it's a little wide and it seems a little bit crooked. Let me see if I can trim it. You guys know how great I am at trimming these. Ha, not. That looks better actually. There. Okay. YouTube videos. It's a little hard to read, but, and then I thought I would use one of my teeny tiny little YouTube, since it's red, why not? Icons. Use the red when it works with the spread, right? I don't know whatever possessed me to print these super tiny little silly things out, but anyway, there we go. Okay, like I said, it's a little hard to read, and I cut the tiny little tip of my U's off on these. I cut a little crooked. So I've been just drawing that in with my micron. It looks fine. Okay, here's what we have so far. So I went into my own printed stickers to look for box stickers for over here. And I found these that I did for the election. And the colors don't really match. The blue is a little light, the red's a little pink. So I don't think I want to use those, but I do want to use these for my stat boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and just put those on real quick because I think they look okay. There we go. So far so good. Okay, now this page I think I definitely want to use a couple of these blue ones, and I think I'll put them maybe down low. The thing is though, since I printed these, I've had some thoughts about the fact that the only time I use these is when I'm going over top of a piece of scrap paper that has a strong pattern, and I always say to myself, I really don't want to cover up very much of that pattern. So I think the next time I make these, I'm actually going to make them a little smaller. For that reason, and because I've cut back, this is not a full-time job, so I have space for 8 videos. I don't do 8 videos a week anymore, so we're going to do a little sticker surgery. I will leave myself room for 6 videos and then a couple blank spots that pertain to my video stuff but isn't necessarily filming. These are all different shades of blue. This one's really dark. It probably looks totally black to you guys. But I think I like this one. And I am taking a little time to put these on my cutting mat straight just so that it helps me do my sticker surgery better. So what I'm gonna do, I want them both to be the same size. If I put them both down here the same size, then I need them both to be the same size. So what we're gonna do is, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I only want 6 and a couple blanks. So I need to get rid of 2 of these lines. So here's how you would do your sticker surgery. I'm gonna cut it right at the spot where I want the video lines to stop. So I'm gonna cut it right here, way across. Boom. And I can see how much white space I have there, so I'm going to do the same thing over here so that they end up equal. Go. All right. Now, what I do, here we go. So I'm going to take this and do an overlap. So I'm just going to overlap right there. If you're careful, you can't even tell. There we go. One sticker that's shorter. We do the same thing with this one. So now I got to figure out where these are going. Okay, so I think just down here. Yeah, that still maintains enough of the flag to look good. Okay, so let's start with, put this off camera. Let's start with this one close to the discs. And actually, I wanted to think about putting more washi tape across. So I have the skinnier one that matches that one. And I'm thinking I want to come across the bottom of this page with it, and I can just stick my weekend banner on top. But what I'm not sure is, do I want to I think I do. I wasn't sure how that would show up over the red, but it looks like it's going to show up pretty nice. So I think what I want to do is go ahead and put this on. Just again, any element I can, like this piece, any element I can bring across both pages to help tie them together, I will do it. All right, let's stick these on now. Yep, and we'll just barely come onto the edge of the washi tape. So I'm going to come up near the punches. Oops, right side up, preferably. There we go. Make sure I left myself enough room for this one. All right, getting there. Still looks like a flag. Awesome. I think I want to go ahead and use, let's see. So for my headers, let's do filming and ideas, like I like to do. And I have these two little boxes here that are printed to match that I'm going to use. So they're meant to go like this. And then filming, so this is film, photo, edit, upload. I had that question. Perfect. All right, so I don't think I want any of these habit trackers. I don't like the way the blue matches on any of them. So let me get my habit tracker book. And I'm saving the bullet points over here to last because I'm not sure what I want to do there yet. So habit trackers, not monthly. Pastel, nope. I might have to go with black because although I don't want giant ones like that. That one would be good. That one would be good. I'm not quite liking the way the blue on that one fits. This is brown and these are more gray and that's kind of peachy. Oh, here we go. Socialite to the rescue. I could use that really, really dark blue one. Teeny, teeny, tiny. There are only 2 of them though. I could do black, but I don't really have much black. Let's go ahead and go with the the navy blue. It's got a tiny little bit of gold on it. That's okay. Let's go with those. So I was kind of thinking just to kind of mix it up. I really love when I do the diagonal ones. I was thinking I could put a quote here and go maybe 1, 2, 3. I guess I need to look for quotes. All right, let's pull 3 of these. Yes, this is temporary sticker storage. There we go. Okay, so there's my 3 habit trackers. Let me get this out of the way. So I want a big clear black quote. So I pulled the black and white book to hopefully find it's got some nice big black quotes, maybe a weekend banner. Here we go. You can and you will. Make big plans. Ooh, new month, fresh start, since it's like June into July. I like that. Okay. Let's put that one up here. Okay. And then let's just see if there's something long. There is beauty and kindness. Also kind of keeping my eye out for some kind of weekend banner. I'm not even going to try to match the red and blue. Time to relax. I could put that down there. It's short, but weekend with family. Hello weekend. And that would give me a tiny little bit more gold because these have gold. Let's just get through the rest of the book and then make a decision. Hello weekend, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with, I lost him, there we go. Hello weekend, over here. Okay, and then there's beauty and kindness. So now that I have figured out my quotes, and I don't want these right next to each other. I want this one over here. There we go. Now that helps me figure out how I can fit my habit trackers in space. So I'm actually thinking, maybe just 1, 2, 3. Well, I'll just go 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. So this page is done. I know there's nothing there, but that's okay. So the only thing I have left then is bullet points over here. And I was thinking, I have bullet points that have little stars. So I got my bullet point book out here. And I want to look for, I know they're here, these. So they're not navy blue, but I know the rainbow book has some navy blue ones. And I only want to put navy blue ones here to kind of mirror the blue being up here in the corner. So I'm going to grab that book. I'll be right back. All right, so my combined rainbow book, the navy blue is at the very, very back. I only need about 5. Here we go. Stars. Awesome. Used all those. Okay, so I'm going to grab my super pointy tweezers. The ones I use for, well, I don't use them for eyelash extensions, but that's what they're for. I just thought these would be more fun than these, and I've got a whole book and I never use them, so whoops, I bumped the camera. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up while I put these on. The two pages of red stars were of slightly different shades. That's why I was kind of going to lengths to mix them together. So that's kind of cute. I'm not sure how I feel about those being the only blue ones, but I think it's cute. So that's pretty much it. Let's throw a coffee cup or two on here. Let's see. There's a red one. I kind of want blue in this blue corner though, if I can find one. I think there were a couple navy blue in the what was it? The one where I got those, but I think I used it. Yeah, these. I think there was a navy blue one that I had that I used. So, okay, well, let's do the red one then. Not red and pink. And now, of course, I lost it, guys. One of these. We'll go ahead and use one of these. That's okay. That looks good. There we go. All right, I think I'm gonna call that done. So let me show you how I'm gonna Franken-plan it into my planner. So this page, of course, nothing different. It just goes in. This page, however, this is where I Franken-plan a monthly together with my dashboard layout. So I want to turn, this is where I write down my challenges. I haven't done it yet, but I want to turn from this page directly to my first week. So this becomes an extra page, and I want to put these two together. So I'm gonna go all the way around the edge of this with some tape runner, even in between the discs. This is the backing of a piece of contact paper so I don't get tape runner on my desk. Line up the best you can right where the punches are so that there's no resistance to turning on the discs. There we go. All right. So there is my 4th of July spread in my dashboard social media planner using a piece of scrapbook paper on the left. Definitely feels like a flag over there. I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to try something non-traditional in your planner. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.